thing like Johnny's loud.
Swizz.
Yeah, I'll try and shout my hardest.
That's loud as fuck, mate. I hear me.
Say you'll try and shout to the maximum. Swizz, it's literally, for me, it's literally just you. That's the thing, like Johnny's loud.
LOL!
Welcome to the final. What thoughts, Swanee? Straight kicking off straight away. One of the mix up. Of course, this is the ECL XP free-for-all final. Players obviously involved. Mini, Greg. Well, a lot of these people we don't actually know really who they are because it's possible that the team that go, even though the game tags might be a bit dubious, they'll actually be recognisable faces. So it's it's people on accounts that like the second accounts and stuff like that. I believe. So yeah, we're likely to see a decent player win straight away. Mini's got off to a good start. He was really confident coming into this. I don't know why he's some sort of FFA demon or something, but of course it's been it's been the top two advancing each time as well. Obviously, whereas this time just the top player who's going to be going through.
As you said, it's hard to predict who's going to win because everyone's a bit dubious. I don't know who's on what account, what's going on, but I'm going to try and keep up with it. Some initiates leading at the minute 7 for 2.
Who are you watching to start with? I'm kicking off. You
have to jump on with
I think I'm staying with Initiate at the minute. He's got a good lead going on here.
I'll rock a bit of Mini.
Yeah, you have to watch Mini. Mini's been playing well this whole tournament.
Who's your pick for the winner then, Swizz?
I want Greg to win it because he's Irish, but I think Mini will win it.
As you know, it's 20 minutes, so they need to be a lot more consistent now, rather than just 10 minutes.
Already only a minute and a half in. 80 minutes. This is a long FFA, isn't it?
It is long, mate.
But of course, a lot on the line here. Trip to LA, price for that and stuff. The total trip's got to be worth about £3,000. So yeah, it's possibly the biggest FFA that Europe's ever had. Yeah.
I think what you'll find is certain players go to certain points on the map and just stay there and try to hold it, rather than run around.
Where's your preferred position on the map?
Either tin, bottom wood, just basically the buildings. You can control both spawns and just keep swapping between them. I think everyone in here now is going to know how to play a free-for-all.
It's fighting for bottom wood at the minute, eh?
Yeah.
Anyone who follows the scene much will know that you qualified yourself yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? So how does it feel to know that, one of the guys playing in here you'll probably be competing against in the finals?
Oh yeah, it's alright. I mean, I'm a bit annoyed that people have been recovering accounts and stuff. So I did want to make it to the final as well, free-for-all.
Tense. In your free-for-all as well. Excellent series to get Fnatic over there.
Yep.
But, after having a commanding lead for seemingly the whole game, he somehow managed to get about 1 kill in the last 4 minutes and drop into 4th place. Did you overtake him in there?
You what, mate?
Did you overtake him in there?
Yeah, I came 3rd. As you can see though, Initiate going absolutely huge, 18 and 8. Got the least deaths and the most kills out of everyone.
Who is Initiate?
Is this, is he originally an Xbox or a PS3 player, or?
I don't have a clue who it is, mate, but we'll just...
We'll assume he's decent.
We'll just appreciate how massive is. Greg and Tomo at the minute tied for 2nd place, so it is quite close. Busy having an absolute shocker of a game, 7 and 17.
Greg's a good player.
Probably wetting his pants at the thought of going to LA. Choke.
Too much nerves. It must be bad for some of the people in here, like to get this far and then choke it right at the end.
Yeah, it will be a bit gutting, especially for 2nd and 3rd place. I don't know if they get any prizes, does he, Mark?
No prizes. It's just winner takes all.
Just the winner gets a trip to LA, yeah.
Yeah, so winner gets himself and
Initiate going 1 for 4 in the past few seconds. Being overtaken by Shoot My Fruit with PS3 in his clan tag. What a blow.
How's Mini doing? He's 18 for 12.
12. I am 12 now. I'm still watching Mini, I don't know why. But yeah. Again, unlike the previous rounds of the FFA.
I think the majority of the action seems to be happening at Wood. I think there's 3 spawns where they can spawn near Wood. So everyone sort of goes there, tries to get the high ground.
Yeah, bottom Wood
Initiate taking out Mini there.
What have you thought to the format then? Having 2 people go through rather than 4?
so much better.
Oh,
it's
I
so
think
much easier.
I think four gives a better indication of who's better, because there's still a bit of randomness in free for all. It gives it the unity for the top, maybe if you don't have as good a game, to get back in there in the next round and prove it. But obviously, there is time constraints here, and there is a lot of players entered. I think it's 1,000, 2,000 maybe.
It was 2,048, I think, in the end.
Yeah. So they did need to do best of two to get a finish, really.
Total, there's been about 17 hours of free-for-all action over the last couple of days. So.
Chris Marsh has been there through it all, through the good and the bad.
Been through hell and back, and sidekicks like Swizz, many other
yes.
helpful individuals. So little turn as well. Thought I'd throw that out there now.
It's still initiate and shoot my fruit, battling it out for first and second. Greg getting a two-piece there on Tomo.
Do we know who Fizzy is?
Not a clue, mate.
He's shone the whole way through this tournament. Because he used to pop his groups all the whole way through. Yeah, he's not.
Could he be a player who's made it to the final twice, perhaps?
I think so.
I mean, I think a couple of these players in here, whoever they are, will have been knocked out on the main account and then decide to go on another one.
Yeah, or
for whatever reason.
For them.
But Greg going absolutely massive here.
But Rex Tomo just seems to be legitimate. He's making a bit of a comeback. He's now pushing first place.
This is what you need to do, what Greg's doing here. Just hold down the spawn, both backward spawn and the toilet spawn.
Is it Greg?
Oh, it's bloody not, mate.
Did you have a chat with him? Did you have a chat with him before on Swizz? You sure it definitely won't win your countryman?
Who, Greg?
Initiate's dropped down a lot now. Sorry,
yeah, that's definitely Greg, yeah. I spoke to him before the game started. Yeah, I spoke to him before the game started.
Yeah,
You're not a believer, are you?
I beg to differ.
I promise you now it is Greg.
Somebody rocking an Irish accent.
If it is, then fair play to the lad.
Well, sure, Greg plays MLG GBs constantly, so he's used to the fan mass and I know.
This year it's still going positive, but he's had a bit of a shocker on the kills front. He must have been going the wrong areas of the map, not being able to pick up the kills. As a result, he's dropped down to 4. Shoot My Fruit, she's been overtaken by Greg. So it's now Greg and Shoot My Fruit battling out for the lead, whoever they are.
They are both, I think they're both Irish players. One's a PS3, one's an Xbox player.
There's no way that Fizzy would have got to the final and then be dropping 23 to 38. I'm going to watch Fizzy for a bit.
He is having it, in the words of Chris Marsh, a poo sandwich.
Who do we get?
And this year's dropped to 4th, please.
Down the pecking order. Kill. Yeah, the pressure's on now, we're watching him.
As you can see, I don't think there's been any other weapons used in the last few rounds other than FAMA. It's just that good of a gun.
Is it good at LAN as well, Swan?
Yeah, mine is. Been a couple of players who haven't really got into it. G. Johnson, Mohawk, haven't really been up there. Fizzy obviously having an absolute shocker. I think it's the top 4 at the minute who've really been competing for it throughout. Top 3 on 40 kills now.
So.
LOL! Getting close to the halfway mark now. Shoot My Fruit leading 49 for 40. Closely followed by Greg and then Tomo. I think Greg and Shoot My Fruit are starting to break away from the pack here. Shoot My Fruit taking over the role of Wood.
I think the biggest downside to an FFA, it's not the most entertaining watch of it.
Oh, it certainly.
You get the tension of like a team game.
Certainly is a bit. There's a lot of randomness as well with the spawn and stuff.
Slide in exchange of kills.
Yeah.
Drilling somebody through a wall.
Some of the spawns in the FFA on this map are horrible.
Switch initiate now, he's managed to pick the kill.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on with Johnson and see how he's doing.
Izzy's picked it up a little bit, it's fair to say. He's at 33 to 44 now. still quite neg. But
Greg back in wood again.
really going to be between Shoot My Fruit and Greg by looks things there. I think quite a strong lead now, 6 kills between third place.
Greg leading with 55 kills.
Just coming up to the halfway mark now.
At half time, who's your predictions? Who's going to win this?
I think Greg's going to take it.
Yeah, so. I think Greg will Shoot My Fruit.
I think I'm going to be different and say that Fitzy's going to win it.
A bit ambitious there, Chris.
Fitzy's literally have to morph into Jesus for the second half of this game to win.
Well, there's still another 9 minutes left in the game.
I think that's Dope Goat on Fitzy's account, actually.
Really?
Funny, there's a real absence of like the big name players.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even if the people who we think are recovering, it's still kind of some lesser known game, isn't there? There's no,
It's a bit unfortunate that Excellence ended up managing the knockout Gunch in one of the rounds, so he knocked out his teammate.
I think your group was the hardest one in the FFA last round.
Yeah, but it was quite tough.
And who topped that group? Who was it?
I think it was
It was Greg, but who was the other player?
Oh, Greg, and then Shoot My Fruit, I think it might have been, and then it was me, and then Excellence. But Excellence was really unlucky.
Yeah, I thought Excellence was quite strong. I watched him.
He had an 8-kill lead at one point, but the last few minutes he just couldn't pick up any kills. A bit like Initiates now, he's dropped down into 5th. Still maintaining his plus 8 KD, but not really doing much on the LA trip side of things.
Shoot My Fruit
T. Johnson
drawing
now.
with Greg.
That's the last. Say what, Fitzy's making a comeback. I called this. When Fitzy wins it, I'm going to take a trip to
Moving
America.
his way up there. Yeah, I think the majority of the action for the whole match has been around wood, maybe bottom tin. It isn't really surprising.
Is the NFFA tournament in America? Or is it literally just 12
Just the 4s, I think, mate. I think there was at GameStop, there was a FFA, wasn't there, the last?
I think they might do something if they incorporate this to get a trip to LA, so...
Shoot My Fruit gets a nice 2-piece there.
Some of the Flame Retardant guys, I don't know, we speculated that some of them might actually be on some of the accounts in this game. But did any of the Flame Retardant guys attend the last World Finals, the GameStop Finals with H2K, was it?
I'm not sure, mate, to be honest.
Nick, can you confirm this? Did any of the Flame Retardant players attend GameStop with H2K?
I am not under the H2K brand, though.
I think it's literally just Tommy, is it, who's making his second World Finals appearance?
You can tell it's quite a fast-paced game, this one, because in the others I've played, they've only been about 60 kills at the most, maybe, throughout the whole thing. And obviously, coming up to 13 minutes, 74 kills.
Somebody yesterday, I don't think he made the final, but he managed to drop 90 kills in 10 minutes.
That is pretty...
I don't know what
is this, sorry?
It is a kill every 7 seconds.
Am I allowed to swear on this?
Probably the less swearing the better. If you just started shouting like... Highly appreciated.
Fair enough, mate.
Activision won't be too pleased.
M-Tech Mohawk never getting into it the whole match. Not having the best of games. Whoever it is on his account. Maybe
well, sure, Mohawk just said you made me come home, so somebody must have done his account all day.
Yeah. Shoot My Fruit getting a 2-piece again.
He's absolutely rinsing it now.
Gets shut down by M-Tech Mohawk.
Pretty much. Shoot My Fruit's bags are packed now, aren't they? He's half on the plane.
I think no matter who we look at, whether it's Greg or Shoot My Fruit, they always seem to be outgunning people. Regularly.
11 kills ahead now. Bit of an unfortunate spawn, that one.
Yeah, he has started to pull away Shoot My Fruit.
Surprised on who's on the top 2.
A late claim here, but... Morgan Johnson probably got a bit too much to do now, getting 30 kills back.
I think we can rule them out.
Were you even going to say a 2-dog race, or is it just...
I think it's 1 man.
That's not how it is. Is this where the nerves start kicking in for Shoot My Fruit? Calm and collected for the rest of the game.
Yep. I mean, he needs to keep his mindset focused on the game, not think about the trip, and just keep playing like he is.
And he's moved up to second place.
What an
Oh,
intense
he's gone back down to
game.
third.
Sat at home thinking there's an LA trip resting on that at this point.
5 minutes away.
I think Fritz got this in the bag.
Yeah, he's going absolutely massive.
Mini now moves ahead of Greg.
Initiate's still the most positive out of everyone. I think he has been throughout, but he's just not picking up enough kills really. I think he's got his play style a bit wrong.
Got the battle of second place well open, but unfortunately doesn't get anything.
Keep my fruit wobbling his aim about there.
Oh, just giving up there or something.
What do you prefer, Swanee, red dot sight or iron sight in the FAMAS?
Red dot sight, mate, every day. I think no one in AZ is a 9 sight, I don't. Oh, Greg is.
Tomo is.
Greg and Tomo is.
There's quite a few.
There's quite a few actually, yeah.
So
I can't really tell because everyone's just picking up weapons all over the gaff. Yeah, definitely red dot though.
It looks very inaccurate if you watch some of these players.
It does tend to be a bit like inconsistent. Cheap my fruit, 14 kills ahead of the pack now. I think 20 minutes, mate.
Initiate's made a comeback. He went up to third place, taking over Mini.
Yep.
yeah,
It's a bit gutting to be watching this, just missing out on it by 3 kills.
Well, it's not, can't be that disappointing. You're already going to LA. You didn't need the FFA win as well, to be fair. Oh, that would be another string to your bow.
Give me the cherry on the cake, mate.
I don't see anyone taking over Shoot My Fruit.
He's on fire now. He's got to do something pretty fucking bad to mess up.
Kills. Century. And now we have it. Take it down to 100 kills.
I think the other thing is with free for alls, it's hard to commentate because you're always like switching point of views.
And everyone I switch to just dies immediately.
It's just an absolute mess.
Shoot My Fruit reaches the 100 bomb.
He's dropped the big 100. Everyone else just in the 80s. I think Greg's going to need to play out of his mind here to overtake him in the last 2.5 minutes.
Got to jump on board.
To catch up 13 kills. No, even excellently.
Yep.
Don't go for this lead, could he?
I don't think he could, mate.
He'd give it a good go. But I think he's now sat somewhere crying, I think. I would be if I was him as well.
Was he?
I don't know, I think he's in there eating pizza. Crying into a wet Domino's pizza.
I do feel sorry for the lad.
Don't know, I actually felt gutted watching him lose.
Bullhog coming up to a double negative.
Wow.
Shoot My Fruit, plus 20.
Question is, will Mohawk get to 100 deaths before Greg gets to 100 kills?
Who knows, mate.
So Marsh, what happened to Fitzy?
Busy manages to bring himself positive now, actually. Shame he couldn't have played like this before.
He's quite strong through the whole FFAs.
Yep. Initiate's creeping up on Mini as well. I think Fizzy's realised what he needs to do now and he's just holding bottom wood. Gets taken out though. What a surprise, Greg's back in bottom wood. Popping shots.
He only needs 12 more. 12 more. How many is it? 12, yeah.
I mean, it has been a bit of a 2-horse race, but then just towards the end, Shoot My Fruit sort of pulled away. It could have been a lot closer.
I'm approaching the elusive 100 kill mark.
While Mohawk's approaching the elusive 100 death mark. Along with G Johnson, #1, whoever he is.
I think that's another person on a different account.
There you go, Greg hits the 100 mark. Taken down in the process.
Greg's 13 kills
with a kill on.
Can you get
a kill on Shoot My Fruit.
Meanwhile, can we watch Mohawk?
Mohawk gets a 2-piece in vein. Might redeem some dignity.
Come off Mohawk and he's hit the big 100 deaths.
Last 40 seconds now, so I think Shoot My Fruit's pretty much got it. He's probably shaking as we speak. wetting his pants at the thought of going to LA, all inclusive.
If I shoot my fruit now, I'd just be dancing around the room.
I think it'll be interesting to see who it is and who he ends up taking. I bet they already know, and they're probably already popping the champers.
But if we had the mic unmuted, you could say it like in the background, as him and his dad are getting battered.
Yep.
Shoot my fruit's got this in the bag there.
Yeah, so bloody well done to shoot my fruit, being the most consistent throughout. I think Greg's played well, but I think he's going to be a bit gutted.
Greg's made a bit of a comeback in the end there. He's narrowed the gap a lot.
Final scores initiate. I think, yep, he's the most positive out of everyone. I think, is he?
Yeah, he is, yes. No, he hasn't
shoot my fruit. Yeah.
Greg's still a massive 108 kills.
So we got 2 people on 100 and 2 people on 100 deaths. Everyone else floating around the 90s.
I think you can.
But he just couldn't keep the consistency. Ended up finishing 3rd. Big gutting for him and Greg, but well done to shoot my fruit.
Yeah, well done. Wins the largest FFA tournament Europe has ever had.
And I'll see you in LA, whoever it is.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone who participated.
Congratulations, shoot. Don't sound so ecstatic, you're only going to LA.
The HFS crowd.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.